1, 2, 3, 4.
It's just a July night. Can't see the stars through the mist. I'm froze to the bone. I'm hit by the cold winter's kiss. Hands too numb to feel the warm breath leaving my lips. Ain't nobody wanna lay down alone on a night like this. So baby, warm me like a fire. Close your eyes and let your hands discover me. I wanna slide and close beside you. Oh, come on, lay with me.
Lay with
Just stay with me.
Stay with me.
Let's lose ourselves in love, one touch at a time. Oh, dance with me.
Dance with me.
And then kiss Thank you. Now, I know you're big country music fans out here, but do you love your honky-tonk music? Yeehaw! I like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. I see you lying that open road. I got a feeling you're ready to go. Now here comes change like a runaway train. No, I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. Remember the way we were loving all night? You kissed and squeezed on the pale moonlight. Now here comes the sun and you're ready to run. Oh, I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. You think leaving will be easy? If I can't believe you, Barry Hill, quickly you forget. Now I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. No, I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. Oh, play that guitar, honey. If you let me hold you one more time,
Let me hold you one more time.
whisper what I whispered. You think leaving will be easy? If I can't believe you, Barry Hill, quickly you forget. Now I'm the one you have to chase. Now watch with that little old puppy dog face. Oh, give me those eyes like this is goodbye. 'Cause I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. Oh no, you think leaving will be easy? I can't believe you, Barry Hill, quickly you forget. I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. No, I'm not done with you just yet. I'm not done with you just yet. Well, try on, honey. How good is my husband? Seriously. He is pretty
thank you.
unbelievable. I call him the jingle jangle man.
Just goes to show men can multitask. It's not true what the rumours say.
It's in one song he can multitask. I'll give you that.
So we're going to play a song now that was inspired by a situation we witnessed a few of our friends go through. When we were in our early 20s, they were kind of the had it all together couple. They got married young, bought a house young, had kids young, all that sort of stuff. And we were pretty much just wandering around looking for our shoes. That's about all we could get together. And anyway, fast forward a few years and not exactly sure what happened, but my mate must have forgot what his missus looked like because he started to wander into the wrong bedroom and jump on the wrong bird. And it caused quite the kerfuffle, as you could imagine. I'm trying to do the PG-rated version of this story because I'm very aware of the children present.
You're doing a good job,
Am I doing all right? Yeah. Tell me if I cross the line.
You put birds in there, that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, so fast forward again a few years and my mate met this other lovely lady and had a kid, and I tried to write this song from the point of view of had the original kerfuffle not occurred, the kid wouldn't be there and that wouldn't be cool. So it was a bit of a silver lining attempt at this song, but it didn't work out like that. When I put pen to paper, it just sort of presented itself as a good old-fashioned cheating song, and I did somewhat sympathise with my mate's ex-missus. So I had to ring him up and fess up and say, look, man, if you get our latest album and there's a song on there that sounds familiar, that's not a coincidence. But he was cool. He just said, mate, flog that horse for all it's worth. Get into it. Get stuck into it. So he said, that must have been why I did it in the first place. But anyway, this is their story. Well, a body's just a body until somebody lays it down. He'd meet her every Sunday on the coldest side of town. They'd park the truck in darkness, making sure they were alone, and hold each other knowing they risked everything at home. He might as well have on a sign above his head, each word written in perfume soaked in sweat. His wife had given up asking where he'd been. She knew he'd only lie, and his lies were wearing thin. He would act confused while she would sit alone and cry. He'd say the words, I love you, but never look her in the eye. And each way she looks, she sees the world is ending. She didn't have a say and doesn't want to try again. She never thought she would have to start competing in a game where there is nothing left to win. And it's just a game with nothing left to win. She'd lie awake in bed and think about confronting him, to find out who it was that he's had crawling on his skin. And if he'd hear her stir, he'd try to put their bed to use. He'd only get his way if she was too tired to refuse. Then she decided she couldn't take it anymore. She followed him one night to see who he'd been straying for. She watched him park his truck next to her best friend's car. She felt the final pieces breaking off her shattered heart. She aimed and turned the headlights on and watched them try to hide. But midnight shadows couldn't wash the guilt out of their eyes. And in that light she watched as her world ended, crushed by a lover and betrayed by her best friend. But she won't stick around to start competing in a game where there is nothing left to win. And it's just a game with nothing left to win. And it's just a game nobody ever wins. Thank you very much. When did my life start breaking your plans? Now I fight to hold what's out of my hands. It's easy to yell and not understand when you look past the board to take aim at the man. But it's still the same thing that it's always been. I take on the world to stand up for him. I'd give up the world if I could have him. I felt my son's pain and wished it would end, but I've got no control of what's out of my hands. It's easy to tell that you can't understand just how much the boy means to the man. But it's still the same thing that it's always been. I take on the world to stand up for him. I'd give up the world if I could have him. Well, I hope in time that you understand it's hurting the boy more than the man. But it's still the same thing that it's always been. I take on the world to stand up for him. I'd give up the world if I could have him. All I want to hold is out of my hands.
Thank you. Well, this next song, Adam and I seem to debate over this. I don't think this is a love song at all.
It is a love song.
See? It's what you come to.
It's a love song written on a crappy day. They happen to.
It was his fault.
Yeah. It was one of those things. Well, I kind of think it's easy to write love songs on the days when it's all butterflies and rainbows, but it's kind of a fair indication of the strength of the love if you can make it through the crappy days to the greener pasture again. And on this particular occasion, we had a fair Barney, Brke and I, and this song came out of it, and the context was basically that at the time I just wanted to split. I just wanted to get out of there, but in the back of my head I was like, no, I know I love her. I just don't particularly like her right now. So, and I know I'll regret it in a day or 2 days or 3 or 4 days if I do split. So I'm just going to hang around until I like her again. And it happened, thankfully. And
you know what?
Worth hanging around for.
We just couldn't be bothered. It's too hard work to leave each other, seriously, when you think about it. And I don't want to, and I want the couch anyway, and he wants the couch, and I'm not halving it down the middle.
Couldn't sprawl out.
So we've got to stay together.
Yep. But it worked out good because had I have recorded this just by myself, it would have just sounded like I was having a whinge. So this duo project come up and it was like, yes, this is perfect because now Brke gets a verse to whinge at me and I've got a verse to whinge at her.
That's perfect.
Even Stevens.
Yes. But it's one of those songs when, you know, we do it every night when we play it live and it's like, gosh, we've got to go back to that moment of where we just didn't like each other. So it's hard because I like you today. So I've just got to... No, yes, I won't be. I'll be tired tomorrow.
Yeah, some nights this song hungry. Is awesome because it's real.
I'll be hangry tomorrow.
I do my best to be the man that you need, and for the most part you get the best part of me. But you've seen my devils before I locked them in a cage, and I've been sure that's just where they'd stay. But it's not how I feel, it's not how I feel, it's not how I feel tonight. Oh, I should be strong, stay in control, but it's not how I feel tonight. Not how I feel tonight.
I've always felt at home by your side. I found love just by looking in your eyes. You've never given me a reason to question us, no, but I've never had a second thought about giving up. But it's not how I feel, it's not how I feel, it's not how I feel tonight. Oh, I should be strong, stay in control, but it's not how I feel tonight. Not how I feel tonight.
It's not how I feel. It's not how I feel tonight. It's not how I feel. It's not how I feel. It's not how I feel tonight. It's not how I feel. It's not how I feel. It's not how I feel tonight. Oh, I should be strong, stay in control. tonight. Not how I feel tonight.
Oh, not how I feel tonight.
Thank you very much. It is a love song, isn't it? Right on.
Okay. Hopefully you'll know this next one. You can have a bit of a sing-along to this.
And there's probably a part in the chorus or the line that you sing along to that you don't know, but feel free to just mumble.
Blah, 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 blah.
We've had some places where we've thrown it out. Now your turn, and the whole middle section of this part, it just goes silent. So it's cool. We all mumble it. I even mumble the harmony sometimes.
Well, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Got that?
My friends all drive Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime with no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Won't you buy me a color TV? I'm dialing for a dollar. It's trying to buy me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh, play that guitar, honey. Woo! Town. I'm counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and by the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Everybody with me? Well, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friend, Lord, our Porsches, I must make amends. Worked hard lifetime with no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? You're on your own now, go! Oh Lord, won't you buy me?
Yeah!
Yes! So dark Porsches, la 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 la, my friend.
There we go!
Oh Lord! Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. You did bloody excellent. Well, Adam and I, we got to be honest, we don't really have friends who drive Mercedes Benz.
Most of them are catching the courtesy bus.
You know how you kids always at Christmas time you write your letters to Santa, and usually when you write a list you get what you want? Well, I've always thought, as an adult we don't really get to do that, but I thought you never know who's in the audience somewhere and who might know someone or something that I would like. So I thought, well, I'm going to do the same thing, because it could come true. And this is what I'd want. Well, oh Lord, won't you buy me a RAV4 Toyota? See where I'm getting at? Yes. Do yeah. And what would you like, honey?
Boat and a Land Cruiser.
A boat.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. It's not his turn. This is my game. This is my list. What else would we want in that Toyota? What do you think?
Someone to drive it.
Oh, of course. Well, you know what? I wouldn't care really. I just would be so happy with the Toyota. Oh, you could throw in the baby seat. Yeah. 'Cause we got a 5-year-old that we can't forget about. No, 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 no. Whatever would you like? You could give us a 4-wheel drive, as long as it's got 4 wheels and a spare one on the back. I don't mind. What else do we want? An angle. Hey, I like that.
A caravan?
Ah, here we go. That means we need 2 cars, right?
Yeah, a Land Cruiser and a caravan.
I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be greedy on this. Okay. Can you throw in the fuel card? Anything else? And I don't care if it has tinted windows. No, no.
We'll just wear sunnies.
I like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be fussy with any of this. I'd just be like, that's my wish. Have fun?
Yep.
Look at him, he just loves, this is what he does all day at home, just plays the guitar. He's pretty good, isn't he? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a You just never know who you're going to be singing to, do you? So we've got a few more songs to sing for you off our album.
Has anyone got it, by the way?
Oh, good. And if you do purchase one tonight, all the money that we sell from our merch tonight is going straight back to you guys. So for this amazing charity. So, yeah, it's just been such a privilege to be here today. And well done for everyone for being here and, yeah, supporting such a great thing.
It is Ella loose. Oh, I got button problems. Bloody technology. Yeah. Someone got a hammer? Come on. I'll give you the cue. Just whack it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been lying awake here watching you sleep, and thinking to myself how crazy my life's been. Before you come along, I was a hell-raising son of a gun. No love for myself and no place of love or no one. If there's one thing I've learned of my time here on earth, a good woman's love is the only thing I need. When she loves a man, there ain't no sense to it. It's hard to understand. She can make a devil cool down with a look in her eye. She can make a free bird wanna quit flying. She can make the strongest man feel like a child. But it ain't nothing new, it's just a love on the loose running wild. No, it ain't nothing new, it's just a love on the loose running wild.
Well, why you lying awake there watching me sleep? Oh, I smile 'cause I see you hanging around in my dreams. I thought that I had it all when I was alone, but you wrapped me in your arms and you gave my heart a home. But if there's one thing I learned of my time here on earth, is a good man's love is the only thing I'll need. The pound that a man has when he loves his woman, oh, there ain't no sense to it. Nobody knows what they do when they go on the coast.
fly. It can slap you down where you stand. It'll make you duck when shit hits the fan. You'll be hoping that it never ends while you question everything. One thing's for sure, you'll enjoy the ride. But it ain't nothing new, it's just a love on the loose running wild. No, it ain't nothing new, it's just a love on the loose running wild. No, it ain't nothing new, it's just a love on the loose running.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is our other sexy song that we got. Like we said, we only had 2 in us.
We're going to call one of them Wednesday Night Special. This one was going to be called Sunday If You're Lucky. Lucky for me, maybe not so much her. Shooting.
How good's that tucker out there? Oh, it smells so good. Before a stone makes a ripple on a lake, like the sheets before I kiss you awake, like the first drop of whiskey on my lips, like your skin under my fingertips. You're so smooth, the way you move, I want you to. Do you want me?
Like my hand on the neck of my guitar, like the blood racing through my heart. It's the way that you wear that silk dress. Baby, I don't have to guess. You're so smooth, the way you move, I want you to. Do you want me? When the ocean gets too rough, the wind starts kicking up, and the glass breaks, the earth shakes, I hold on to you, 'cause you're so like a raindrop run to a stream,
Like a light paints a shadow on the street,
like the first breath that you breathe,
like a John Lennon melody. You're so smooth, the way you move, I want you to.
yeah, you want me. Before a storm makes a ripple on the lake,
Oh, like the sheets before I kiss you away,
like the first drop of
Thank you.
Now I know what you're all sitting out there thinking now. You're thinking, how in the devil did that chap become so smooth?
Oh, I'm sure they are,
Yeah,
honey.
it's been a regular question on this tour, and we decided just to save time at the end of the shows explaining it, because it is a long story. We give a little insight during the show. And this next song, this will at least give you a bit of an idea of where I got some of my first moves and become such the ladies' man that I was.
You got to remember, I'll just say, hang on, before you go on this, he was not at all a ladies' man. Well, actually, you thought you were. Adam and I grew up in the same...
You can pull anything off with confidence.
That is true. We actually, around 16, when Adam was 16, I was 17, we lived in the same street together. He was about 2 blocks away. It was called Villiers Street in a little town called Grafton, New South Wales. And I had to ride past his place every day to get to school, and he left school to do his mechanic apprenticeship, which he finished but never worked a day of his life as one. And
I went on holidays the last 2 weeks of my apprenticeship and then just played guitar.
And then they never hired you again. So anyway...
That's true.
I didn't like Adam very much back then. Actually, in fact, at all.
It took Brke a while to develop taste.
Listen to him. Seriously.
I was patient.
Every morning, not every morning, but most mornings, I'd see him out the front, and I'd have to ride past him on my push bike. And there he was with a Tooheys new can, 16 years old, living on his own, by the way.
I was mature.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Just ready
I think
for
he
life.
had his parents fooled that he was a good boy. Anyway, there he was in the morning, still drunk from the night before, and he'd yell out, "I'm gonna marry you one day, Brke, my climbing."
Smooth, see?
And I did, because there's kids here, my middle finger would rise, and I'd say, "In your dreams, mullet head," because he had this terrible mullet.
It was awesome. Went with my HX panel van. It was a beauty. Yeah, that's right. It's a Sandman. Had the fluffy archway behind the seats and the velvet
here we go.
interior.
He's going down
and the
memory
back
lane now.
GDS dash. Yeah, I was cool. That's right.
Anyway,
yeah, you got it. That's right.
and he was that real...
Went with the mullet.
And he was the real, real skinny cowboys where you can see the knees and the elbows.
Thoroughbred. That's what I like to be referred to as. Thank you. Yeah.
And his nose was too big for his face, right? So this is my description. You see, you're obviously getting 2 different sides here, right? And I was just like, oh, there's no way in hell. I'm not going anywhere near him. Anyway, fast forward 10 years. I went there was a pub in town called The Crown. You know, when you have your downlights and someone stands under them, you can see the outline of them, but you can't see their face.
It was actually the PO.
It was the PO. See, that's where I knew where I was. I'd had a few too many this night, and I had a lot of confidence. And I thought, wow, this man looks quite attractive, well, from the outside, but I'm going to get closer. Anyway, I get closer, look under the lights, I'm like, Adam Eckersley? And he's like, Brke McClyman.
Yep.
And I went, wow. I said, you've gotten good looking. And I said, oh, and you've grown into your nose.
And see, I've just had to keep Brke well and truly lick it up for the last 10 years because if she got sober, she'd realise I've still got a big, red, shiny nose.
But you know what? Ever since that day, we've remained best friends. And we have a daughter. I have a beautiful stepson. And it's amazing how things can turn around after years, of hating someone.
I got the last laugh.
You did. You won.
Exactly. And going back to my story, this song here sort of put me on the right path to win Brke over. And
Foz, full of...
Gave me some of the classy lines to try and everything like that. This is a love story in itself, not particularly a successful one for this chap in the song, but there is some gems of lines in there, and take note, people, and try it out if you need to or what have you. But you got to be prepared for the outcome because I tell you, it can work. It's golden stuff here. Well, I first saw her face through the bottom of a schooner. If it wasn't for the froth, I'd have noticed her sooner. So I wandered over, and on the empty stool, boy, I was looking real cool. I said, oh, won't you be me baby, sexy thing, you drive me crazy. With it just like chips and gravy, what do you say? Well, my lips are soft and tender, I'll give you a night to remember. So how's about a roll in the hay? Well, she looked at me quite strangely and never said a word. I was drowned out by the music she just hadn't heard. So I mustered up me courage to look her in the eye, and I let my emotions fly. I said, oh, won't you be me baby, sexy thing, you drive me crazy. We'll be just like chips and gravy, what do you say? Well, my lips are soft and tender, I'll give you a night to remember. So how's about a roll in the hay?
Who's hungry for chips and gravy? That's pretty much all I want right now.
Well, I woke up on the floor like a sap all bruised and battered, a victim of a hit and run. All my dreams were shattered. And I know in this old game of love you've got to take a chance, but why's the swelling on me head instead of in me pants? And I said, oh, won't you be me baby, sexy thing, you drive me crazy. We'll be just like chips and gravy, what do you say? Well, my lips are soft and tender, I'll give you a night to remember. So how's about a roll in the hay?
Everybody!
I said, won't you be me baby, sexy thing, you drive me crazy. We'll be just like chips and gravy, what do you say? Well, my lips are soft and tender, I'll give you a night to remember. So how's about a roll in the hay?
You sing it now, let's go!
I said, won't you be me baby, sexy thing, you drive me crazy. We'll be just like chips and gravy, what do you say? Well, my lips are soft and tender like a mango in a blender. So how's about a roll in the hay? I said, how's about a roll in the hay?
Yeehaw! Did you like that
one? Good old-fashioned love story, that one.
Worked a treat. We recorded the album back in August, and we remembered that song from many years ago because Adam and I actually did the country music college together 20 years ago, and two of our friends wrote that at that college, and we've both been singing it before we hooked up. And we thought we should have done that on the album. So maybe if we get to do another album, we'll make sure we put that chips and gravy on that next one. So we didn't record that one. So we're off on the Nullarbor next week. Any tips? Has anyone done it? 3 people.
Drive straight, I like that. That's good. It's the first time
I keep
anyone's
thinking,
given us that good advice.
in my head it's going to be like Wolf Creek. So I made Adam pack a crowbar that I won't be using if needed. But
I keep telling Brooke, but I reckon had that fella on that movie stopped her on the side of the road, it would have been a completely different movie. He would have been running scared through the desert, and she would have renamed it Brooks Creek, and the movie wouldn't have got past the credits.
Cheeky. Well, we called this tour Highway Sky, the Highway Sky Tour. We do have a song on our album called this, and we just thought, because basically that's all we've seen most of this year. And I tell you what, we live in such a beautiful country. It's not a bad way to do what we do and get to see the country for us. So we're going to sing the road song for you now, featuring Adam on guitar, because he loves guitar.
Singing. Yeah.
Running out of white lines on a back road. Janice just came jamming through the radio. I'm tapping on the steering wheel just to pass the time, yeah. Once this road train rolls by me, there won't be another soul inside. Just me and the moon and the silhouette of the guts in the moonlight. But I'm saving all my hugs and kisses, and I catch up on the ones I'm missing. Thinking about getting home, but I ain't turning back, yeah. I ain't trying to run high, just looking for some peace of mind. There's something about an open road that makes me feel alive. I've always tried not to indulge in stupid conversations with people who would judge me by my answers. Care too much about keeping a good reputation. It only gets in the way of taking chances. No matter what you're doing, it's so been done. Everybody's warned by the same old sun. There ain't nothing to prove it here, 'cause the highway sky, she's got an open mind. The heat keeping company with an empty backseat, hand dancing out the window and the night on my skin. Oh, I'm just trying to find something I've been missing. Might catch up with an old friend, see if I like her like I did back then. I've always tried not to indulge in stupid conversations with people who would judge me by my answers. I never cared too much about keeping a good reputation. It only gets in the way of taking chances. No matter what you're doing, it's so been done. Everybody's warned by the same old sun. There ain't nothing to prove it here, 'cause the highway sky, she's got an open mind, yeah, yeah. Conversations with people who would judge me by my answers. And I never cared too much about keeping a good reputation. It only gets in the way of taking chances. No matter what you're doing, it's so been done. Everybody's warned by the same old sun. There ain't nothing to prove it, 'cause the highway sky, she's got an open mind, yeah, the highway sky, she's got an open mind, yeah. Oh, yeah. The highway sky.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my gosh, it goes so fast. We have such a good time. Have you had a good night so far? That's so good.
Yeah, we're bummed we got to split after this. We could quite easily kick back around those fire drums and hang loose. Anyway, next time we'll come back and do it again and bring the swags.
We'll camp.
Actually, you mightn't get rid of us. Mike and Di, we might just move in the back paddock.
Well, has anyone heard our single, our very, very first single that we released, when was that? August, September last year?
Yeah, something like that.
No one. Excellent. This is going to be fabulous. You're going to know this after this one.
Does everybody like surprises?
Yeah. Oh, the kids are going to think Santa's coming tonight.
Thanks again for letting us come and play some music for you tonight. We really appreciate it. And again, make sure you get a stubby holder or a CD or what have you. All the profits that from the merchandise is going back to the charity tonight. So get into it. Then you'll get to know our music and help the good cause as well. So thanks again for having us.
Thank you all.
1, 2. And thanks, John.
Yeah, thank you.
Champion. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You and me, living fast. But can a trip like this ever last? It's the best thing I've ever had. I'm on board, good and bad. I'm the gasoline, baby, you're the fire. We keep rolling on you by design. Have you had enough of this crazy ride here? We've been on since the day we met. No looking back, baby, no regrets. If our love is like a train wreck. If we ever crash and burn, people will talk and heads will turn. Broken glass, oh, twisted steel. Baby, I just like it the way it feels. You can have it good, but you can't have it all. So leave the pieces right there where they hold. Have you had enough of this crazy ride here? We've been on since the day we met. No looking back, baby, no regrets. If our love ends like a train wreck. Dust and ash and smoke will fill the sky. You hear the devil laugh and the angels cry. Have you had enough of this crazy ride here? We've been on since the day we met. Oh, no looking back, baby, no regrets. If our love is like a train wreck. If our love is like a train wreck. If our love is like a train wreck. welcome. We usually don't do encores, but you guys just brought us back out here with the love. Well, thank you so much again. We really appreciate it. It's been great fun. This is another track off our album. It's basically written kind of from just, I'm glad Brooke still likes me most of the time. And I still like her. When we wrote this one, we thought, oh, well, it's a little ditty really. It's just kind of celebrating the fact that we like each other enough to stick together.
I told him that once.
Wait until the next album.
Yeah. Thank you all so much. It's been such a fabulous night. Cheers.
Why do you know I still love you, even after all these years?
Through the good times and the struggles, we've shed laughter, we've shed tears.
And most days I get to see you smile, but I know I've made you cry sometimes as well. And I'm sorry about that. I'd say I'll stick around a while, 'cause I've fallen like a fool, can't you tell, yeah. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad that we've had all the fun we've had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had. Well, I hope you know I love you. I know damn sure that I drive you mad, but I do my best to do my best for you, make each day better than the last, yeah. And I'm glad, baby, I'm glad that we've had all the fun we've had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had. Hey, look at what you've done. You made me a daughter, and you've always loved my son. I don't wanna be with anyone but you, yes, it's true. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had.
Well, I hope you know I love you. It's the only way I see it in my dreams.
When I think about the days to come, you're still here putting up with me, and I'll laugh when we get wrinkles. And I know that you look great with long gray hair. I'm pretty sure about that. There's a sure bet that I'll be happy, just so long as I still got you here. And I'm glad, baby, I'm glad that we've had all the fun we've had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad that we've had all the fun we've had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had. And I'm glad, baby, I'm glad that we've had all the fun we've had. But I'm glad, baby, I'm glad you're the best friend that I've ever had.
You've been wonderful.
Again,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
See you on the road.
Thank you so much, Rob.